Back on Q's TV, got to talk to Danny Varello this week because it is Varello v. Varello from literally the first second of the game. What's this going to be like going against Big Brother on the opening faceoff?
It's a lot of mixed emotions right now. It's just kind of a weird experience. You know, there's a lot of gray area with how I feel about the game. It's just kind of tough. I'm trying to treat it like a regular game, but it's very difficult not to. But yeah, it's definitely weird is probably the one word I would describe it.
Have you ever faced off in an actual game before?
No, I'm trying to think. Maybe summer league. The only time I've really faced off against them is when we're working out together at the track or go to the turf. But yeah, no, never in a game, never in a summer league game. Maybe once in a scrimmage in high school, but he was obviously a senior. I was a freshman, and he got the better of me. But hopefully it'll be a little different story now. But yeah, I've never faced off against him in a game.
That said, have you taken maybe more face-offs against him than anybody else over the years?
Yeah,
or?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think maybe the guys on his team have taken just as many, but over the past few years, I think over the amount of reps that we get over the summer is a lot. We take a lot of face-offs against each other over the summer, so yeah, I'd say I'm probably the only one.
What are those matchups like between you two? Are you so focused on technique, or does it turn into a brother-on-brother wrestling match at points?
I think at first we try to keep the focal point of the rep session on technique and training and getting better. But eventually, towards the end, we start to play a little bit more competitively, and we start to do maybe like best 2 out of 3 and stuff like that. So yeah, I think towards the end it'll definitely gets a little bit more competitive, brother on brother. But at first it usually starts off with just trying to critique our technique.
All right, take me back to the younger Varello boys around the house. Was this wrestling around, mom yelling at you guys for breaking the lamps, or how'd it go around the house?
No, for the most part it was usually me bouncing off the walls and my brother trying to calm me down. But for the most part, yeah, we never really clashed too much when we were little. Obviously brother on fights, brother versus brother fights every now and then. Nothing too crazy, but. Yeah, it should be interesting. It should be really interesting because especially growing up, it hasn't really been too competitive. But especially being in a competitive atmosphere like the Carrier Dome, it should kind of, it should be a different story.
All right, the more important question here is how are mom and dad handling this week and the whole family?
I can only imagine. I haven't really talked to them much this week. Trying to keep neutral, but they want to keep neutral. But I think, yeah, my mom will probably be a nervous wreck, and my dad will be a nervous wreck. But it's good though. We have a lot of family there to kind of support them if they start freaking out a little bit. But yeah, it's gonna be weird for them.
Are they doing like the half shirt thing, or they got any wardrobe plans?
Yeah, they do actually. My sister made some T-shirts for the game, because they would struggle otherwise if they didn't have something to wear. But yeah, we got some T-shirts for the game.
All right, let me ask you about the actual game here. That'll be the sort of the highlight matchup. But what's it like for you guys this week? ACC done, and now this game, and then the tournament. How is the focus on this game? Obviously for you it's a big thing, but this game is sandwiched at an interesting spot on the schedule.
Yeah, I mean, especially after after going 4-0 in the ACC, we want to look at these games as momentum going into Memorial Day weekend. That's the way I see it. I think that's the way our guys see it. Obviously it's like an unsaid rule or unsaid vibe on our team that these are the games that are going to get us ready for the tournament, and these are the games we need to win and really kind of critique what we have before we go enter the NCAA tournament and before the ACC tournament. So these are kind of warm-up games. I don't want to say warm-up game because we're playing a very good Navy team, but at the same time, yeah, these games are really important down the stretch.
All right, Danny, enjoy it this week. We'll be rooting for the younger brother here this week.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it.